As a lot of you are well aware, I like to organize all of my prepping gear into multiple compartments or modules based off of the particular category that they fall into. I usually store all my gear in some kind of container that's within my bug-out bag or EDC backpack, for example. The container is usually labeled in some way, either by name tape or even an ID tag like you see here. And then I also try to keep them color coordinated, both in the PDF document that you can download for it, as well as on the actual container itself. So I do this for multiple reasons. The first reason is to help me stay organized in general. I find that if you have a whole bunch of gear just piled into a backpack, for example, you're going to have a hard time grabbing a particular item that you need to get to quickly in case of an emergency. So having them in some kind of container helps with that. Also, number two, I do it to help others. So, for example, if Miss Urban Prepper needed to grab something out of my backpack and I wasn't able to do it myself, I'd be able to easily describe her what the particular container looked like, what color it is, the whole 9 yards, and she'd be more likely to be able to grab it quickly in case of an emergency. And the reason for color coordinating things is that I find that people associate particular colors to particular kind of categories. So, for example, with first aid, most people associate red with first aid, and so even if I wasn't able to describe the color that the particular compartment was, I think people naturally would probably grab for red more than they would for pink, for example, to try to grab something first aid. So currently I've been assigning all of the colors in an ad hoc fashion, so there's not any really rhyme or reason with it. So what I'd like to do as part of this video is I'd like to standardize the association of colors for prepping and survival in all of my future videos. And so what I want to do is, once it's standardized, I want to use this for future projects that I have coming up. I actually have 2 that I really need it for. And so I thought this would be a great opportunity to do a little survey with you here in the prepper community. What I'd like to do is conduct a survey here on YouTube with the prepper community to find out what colors are generally associated with particular categories. And by doing this, I'm hoping to standardize the color association for prepping categories. And so here's what I'd like you to do. As you see here, I have a bunch of primary colors listed. I didn't choose anything like teal or fuchsia or turquoise or olive drab, mainly because it's hard to find containers or labels that are in those colors. So I just stuck with the basics. So here are the color choices. They're all basically primary colors: black, blue, brown, green, orange, pink, purple, red, white, and yellow. And what I'd like you to do, as a lot of you probably noticed, I temporarily have the comment section disabled. And the reason for doing that is that I'd like you to actually go to a survey link and fill out the survey there and be uninfluenced by what you see in the comment section, at least temporarily. So just for 1 week, I'm going to have it disabled. So if you go to the description box below, you'll see that there's a link there to a quick surveys. And if you click that link, it'll take you to this quick surveys here. And there's multiple questions here regarding what color do you associate with the prepping category water. And by water, I mean, actual water, water purification methods. And so you just click the radio button here on whatever color that you associate with that category. And so there's multiple categories that you see here. So it'll take very quickly to do it. So just go and read the particular category, select the color that you associate with it, and then when you're done with it, you just go down and select Finish Survey. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run for 1 week straight with the comment section disabled. After 1 week, I'm going to re-enable the comment section. You guys could talk a little bit about what color choices you chose, why you chose them, and things like that. I've already conducted a private survey via email with select YouTubers, and I had some common colors, but other colors, there are some mixed results on them. So I wanted a wider audience. So that's why I'm bringing it here to you on the YouTube community. So just select the link that you see here in the description box below to take you to the quick surveys. The only rule that I have with the survey is with regard to using a color multiple times for multiple categories. For example, I was recently asking Mr. Monkeyman 50 what color he associated with food, and he replied with yellow. I'm not really sure why. But he also replied with yellow for other categories such as communications, shelter. Basically every single category was yellow. So in an effort to avoid this, once you've used the color once, you cannot use it for another category. And so be very selective on some of the primary colors: blue, red, green. Those are the the popular ones. And so once you've used that once, make sure you never use it again in this particular survey. That'll help keep it a little bit more well-rounded. 1 week from today, I'm going to tally up all the results from the survey that were conducted by you guys to see if there's any kind of common colors that are associated with particular categories. And after 1 week, I'm going to provide you with a video response to this particular survey in which I'll be talking about the colors of prepping, and hopefully I'll have some kind of standardization for particular colors associated with particular categories. So I'll probably go all out with this. I'll make an Excel spreadsheet and I'll print out some charts, some bar charts, some pie charts, and we'll see if there's any colors that are trend for particular categories for that. And I'm going to share all that information with you. If you guys would like to, you could use the color standardization for some of your own prepping kits, and I'm really looking forward to using it in some of my upcoming projects that I have for YouTube, where I really need to organize my compartments by color. So I hope to receive a fair amount of responses, so make sure that you click on the link below in the description box, click the quick surveys, and just fill it out really quick. It shouldn't take too long. You know, there's only around, about 12 different categories. Not all categories may be used in the end result for particular projects, but I just wanted to have a wide net to try to collect as many data points as I could. So again, leave the primary color choices that you select: black, blue, brown, green, orange, pink, purple, red, white, and yellow, and associate them to a particular prepping category as part of the colors of prepping. So talk to you guys later. See ya.